So, great day to be here with Bella Thorne. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. And tell us about Find Your Park. It's a great day outside, great day to go to the park.
I like Find Your Park because I think nowadays we spend so much time, me included, on our phones searching through Instagram, Twitter, whatever app that we're using, instead of looking at the beauty around us, the vast, great, not deserts necessarily, but all the trees and all the lushness and I think it would really help for environmental reasons also, because I think we don't even realize sometimes that we're doing something like littering or, something small like fog or smog, whatever, not fog, smog, sorry. And I think we'd be more conscious about it if we realized.
For people who might not know, what exactly is Find Your Park?
Find Your Park is about going out there and finding your park. Come on, people. You can go to www.findyourpark.com or #FindYourPark. And it's literally crazy how many parks there are. There's over like 400 parks, people. And I didn't even realize that I had a park basically outside my backyard.
So what is your favorite park to visit?
I love the Santa Monica Mountains. I don't know, it's kind of random, but there's also a beach there, so it's pretty cool.
I was going to say, what's your favorite thing to do at that park, but...
I like bike riding and picnics.
Sounds good to me. Why do you think it's important to get the younger generation involved with the parks?
Like I said, we spend most of our time on social media, and I think it gets worse and worse as the generations keep going. Hopefully we can influence our generation and generations to come to get active.
Well, speaking of social media and being active on it, Bella is very active on social media. She has almost 6 million Twitter followers and Instagram and Vine and all of that. What is your social media strategy?
Goodness, I don't know that there's a strategy to it. I'd say I just post whatever I want, kind of. I guess that's the strategy. The strategy is being yourself and trying not to be too worried about what people are saying about you and looking at you and judging you and telling you that you should change, because you can't let anybody bully you into doing that. And it's hard to take my own advice, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, she just posted a really funny Vine video of her falling off the couch backstage, so I think the key is not taking yourself too seriously. Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, in addition to being an actress, you've also written a book. Do you have plans to write more books?
Yeah, I have a book series, actually, with Random House. There's 3 of them. It's called Autumn Falls. The second one is coming out soon. I just am doing my finishing touches on it, and then I'll be writing the third one. It's about a girl that moves to Miami when her father dies, and he leaves her a journal to write in to help her through high school. And when she writes in the journal, things come to life, but since she's dyslexic, they come to life a little bit wonky, mostly backfiring on her throughout the series.
Now, you also had dyslexia growing up as well, right? Tell me about that.
Yeah, have.
Currently have.
Yeah, current. Yeah, that's not something that you can just like get over. And a lot of people, that's okay. It's a common, very, very common mistake. People say it to me all the time. I wanted Autumn to have it in the book because it's so a part of me, and it's so a part of so many people. And I wanted her to be, not necessarily the most relatable, but I think with dyslexia too, a lot of quirks come in, and that makes you who you are. Like in the book, like, for instance, my boyfriend at the time, I wrote his number on a sign because he played football, and I didn't even realize that I had written it upside down, the wrong number. And so I had number 9 instead of number 6. I think like that's something that I'll never forget. That was a quirk of mine.
And how did you learn to cope with it or manage it?
Gosh, I think I'll never learn how to cope with it. If it wasn't for acting, I wouldn't be here writing a book series or I read mid-college grade level, so it's really not that bad anymore. But that's only because every single day, all I do is read scripts, do cold reads, table reads. They change lines while you're on set, and they give you a whole new script. You kind of have to do it on the fly, and that's helped me a lot.
A Twitter user wanted to know if your book is going to be translated into different languages.
Gosh, I wish I could answer that question for you. I have no idea.
She's working on it.
I don't know.
Hopefully it'll happen. You also have a new show created by the same people as Pretty Little Liars, right? Famous in Love. Can you tell us about that?
Famous in Love is about a girl who goes to UCLA and gets plugged from obscurity to star in a kind of like the Twilight Saga, basically. And she ends up falling in love with both her co-stars. Okay. It's about that and her dealing with fame and paparazzi and trying to battle all of that. Our creator, Marlene King, is so fantastic. When we sold this show together to a network, you have to go through 5 seasons of everything to come. And I had never, like, I did not hear her do it yet. So this was my first time is in the meeting. And every time, I'm like, oh my God, what? And like everything she said was just like throwing me for more and more loops. She knows how to keep her audience guessing.
How do you relate to the character at all, and how do you deal with fame yourself personally?
Gosh, I don't know if there's a way to deal with it. It's kind of just normal, I would say. The only odd part about it is people knowing things about you that you didn't even know about yourself, probably, and the random paparazzi photos. That's a little creepy when you're like, what? Where was this taken, and how did I not know? That's about it.
Well, speaking of that, what are your beauty tips or tricks? You're a Neutrogena ambassador, and you look lovely.
Oh, God, thank you.
What are your style or beauty tips?
Sleep. I didn't realize what a big thing sleep was until I started not sleeping. Then I was like, oh my God, I look terrible. Let me go put some makeup on. I would say keeping hydrated, always keeping moisturized. SPF is good, although I have a love-hate relationship with SPF because I really want freckles. I have like a weird obsession with freckles, and I just got a few recently. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And so yeah, so all the time I'm like, I know Neutrogena, I should put it on because it's better for my skin, but at the same time, I want them. I want the freckles.
What's your inspirational motto or mantra?
Oh.
Anything that you kind of say to yourself, or a key quote or something that inspires you and motivates you?
This motivates me all the time. My dad used to tell me, if you're going to do something, never do it half-assed. And I've taken that to every single thing I do in life. I wasn't a dancer before I got on Shake It Up. I had 2 left feet. I was so terrible that I used to literally cry, like running out of the dance studio. I was that bad. And I wasn't a singer either. And when they wanted me to sign with Hollywood Records, I said, okay, but I gotta wait to do this music. I have to really work on my voice because I don't want to put out, you know, auto-tuned, just half-assed music that my whole heart is not into. And so I had to wait, and I had to really work on it. So just stuff like that, I guess.
So you're a singer, dancer, actress, author. Is there anything that you can't do?
I can't touch my tongue to the tip of my nose. I'm really upset about that. Oh, and I can't whistle.
I can't whistle either, so
really?
No, I can't.
Oh,
I think it's a genetic thing.
Oh, heck yeah.
Do you do any impersonations?
My best friend Justin, he does this really weird thing, and every time he talks, he's always like, hey man, okay man, and every time we're with it, so me, Bella, Pete, Alexa, and my brother included, except for Remy gets really butthurt when we do it all the time, because he's like, stop, it's annoying, and every time we see each other, we just send videos back and forth, what's up man, nothing much man, and it's a mess, really.
This is a question that somebody sent in on Twitter. What is your biggest fear?
Spiders, snakes, and eels. Oof. The Little Mermaid did not help the eels case.
Well, luckily there's no eels in parks. I was going to say you have to watch out for the spiders and the ants when you're in the park. But what is your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure, top ramen, Netflix. Honestly, when I get home, I never have sleepovers with my friends. They always have to come sleep over at my house because I can't stand not sleeping in my bed, and I need my Netflix like right in front of me all the time.
What's your favorite movie or TV show?
On Netflix?
Anything.
Oh, movies, I love White Chicks, I love The Hot Chick, I love Fear, I love Theory of Everything, I love American Psycho. TV shows, I just finished Sons of Anarchy. Go Opie! I know you guys all love, okay? I know you guys love the main character, Charlie, who's gorgeous, I'm not gonna lie, but I am a really big Opie fan. And I like revenge. I just started Better Call Saul. That's real interesting. That's really cool. I haven't actually seen a lot of Breaking Bad, but I think I'm gonna, hey, yeah, you. But I think I'm gonna have to probably go back and watch it.
Speaking of the characters in Sons of Anarchy, who's your celebrity crush, or did you already reveal it?
Besides Opie, I like Brenton Thwaites. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He's pretty good looking. What do you sing in the shower?
You know, I don't really sing that much in this. Oh, yeah, I do. That's a lot.
got you.
I'm not gonna even. I love 80s rock music. I love Billy Squier. I love Joan Jett. So I probably like really scream Bad Reputation in the shower, and it just looks all kinds of silly.
Do you want to do it right now?
Nope. No, I don't.
All right,
it's for the shower only.
Just
Come on
for
now.
the shower, strictly shower. We got you. Does anybody have any questions in the audience for Bella? Or we could take some from Twitter as well.
Hey, come on, guy. Hey,
There you
Better
go,
Call
yeah.
Saul. This guy.
So,
What's your name?
I'm Chris.
Chris. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Bella.
Hi.
So, how has it been working with scripts since apparently you have dyslexia? And how is it reading scripts? Does someone have to dictate to you, or do you read the scripts yourself, or how do you work around that?
No, I read them alone. I remember when I was on Shake It Up, and I would do those table reads, and they would give you the script right before table read, so you could never read it beforehand, and that used to make me so nervous. I would literally, like, even now, like, reading in front of people, like big crowds of people, I like will start to well up. My hands will get all sweaty and clammy, and I'll start to feel really nervous and talk really, really fast. And on Shake It Up, they never realized that I had dyslexia until one time I messed up, and somebody corrected me on a word that I didn't know, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, I'm dyslexic," and they were like, "Wait, what? Well, let's write an episode about it." Okay. So now when I read, I'm pretty okay, but all the time, like I run lines with my mom, and I'm like, "Mommy, what is this?" And she's like, "Bella, come on. You know this word. This is so easy for you." So what I do is I cross out random things on my script. So my script looks pretty ratchet, actually. It has like random like cross outs, and then I spell the word next to it as I see it, so I could read it.
Thank you for the question.
Anybody else? Hey, you back there.
Hi, I'm Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
Just wanted to know what film and TV projects you're looking forward to.
Gosh, I'm really, really excited. I have a bunch of stuff releasing. Amityville Horror will be coming out. That's really, really a cool film. Home Invasion, a Joel Silver project, that will be coming out too. I worked with the Weinsteins for Underdogs, actually, sorry. And that has Ariana Grande, Nicholas Hoult, Katie Holmes, a bunch of people. I just worked on a new animated film that is about a really famous video game. Oh yeah. And I play a pretty cool, like, baddie girl character. So usually my voice is so deep that when I do animation, they're always like, you know, bring it up a bit. And this time they were like, no, Bella, you can use your man voice. Heck yeah. And then my book, and then my TV show, and then I'll be working on 2 other films, which haven't been announced yet. Yeah.
How was it working with Ariana Grande?
I didn't really work with her
Okay, she's just
per
in the
se.
cast.
Yeah, she's just in the cast. I actually play the younger version of her, which is funny because my character's voice goes from deep to high pitched, which is a little odd.
Would you guys ever do a collaboration or duet or something?
You know, I'm not really huge on the singing. It's not really my biggest thing. I love my 2 main things. I mean, obviously I love dancing. It's always a part of me. But my 2 main things, acting and writing. I want to study directing and writing. So those are my biggest.
Do you have any plans to go to college? I feel like you're extremely busy, but you said studying directing, so
Yeah.
curious.
I want to go to USC, maybe, hopefully. But then I'm one of those actors that every time I'm on set, I'm never in my trailer. I'm always with the director, talking to our focus poolers, our DPs. I'm always behind the scenes, like looking at everything being done, watching the whole process. And so I've asked a bunch of directors, what do they think about USC? And a lot of them tell me that I shouldn't go, that I should go straight into directing when I'm ready, because there's not that much that you will learn in college that you won't learn on set, in it, doing it. And they said that it'll take a long time because you're going to start all the way from the beginning when you already know most of that stuff.
Interesting. You're speaking of Find Your Parks. Did you ever go to summer camp growing up?
No.
Never went to that. Do you do any camping currently?
Not currently. I did a lot of camping when I was younger. I kind of hate the mosquitoes. I actually have a mosquito bite on my face currently, and it won't go away. No, it won't go away. I've had it for about 3 weeks now. And so, yeah, I don't like the bugs that much, but yeah, no, I love camping. I used to go mudding with my dad all the time. I really want to go do that, or like ATVing or something. That would be cool.
That sounds like fun. You seem so busy. What do you like to do during your downtime when you have some?
No, legit. I love to watch Netflix and eat top ramen or chicken wings. Or right now, I'm going through this weird obsession where, I mean, if you guys followed me on Snap, you'd see it. Every day I have some kind of form of a bacon avocado cheeseburger, and I can't stop. I literally, one day I had it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I post my stories, and it has like the timestamp, and it's literally 6 a.m. with this big cheeseburger, and everybody's like, how can you eat that in the morning? I got a problem.
I heard you also have a big Chick-fil-A obsession, true?
I do like me a Chick-fil-A, I'm not gonna lie. I like the spicy chicken. What do you guys think? The spicy chicken's better than the regular, right? Come on, I know you like it.
Any other questions from the audience? Looks like we have one, couple.
Oh, hey, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, everyone will get one.
If you could work with anybody you could, or anybody, actors, actresses, or directors, who would you want to work with most?
I don't know, have you guys ever seen the film Upstream Color? No, nobody? Well, this film was made for $40,000, and it did so well. It's really crazy, like, I don't know if you guys like indie stuff, but it's a really crazy story, and the director is also the writer, the DP, he did the soundtrack, he did editing, he did like wardrobe. He literally has, and he's the main actor in the film. He's him and a girl. He literally has done every single thing. If you go on IMDb and look it up, it's crazy. He has a credit for everything. And his writing, he wrote this other script that took about 6 years to write. And if you read it, my brother and I were going through it, it's so crazy. His dialogue, the way he writes, is literally just as you and I would speak, with their uhs and the ands and the pauses. And if you read a script, they're mostly never like that. Only the good ones are. And this one is so to the T that you almost can't read it. As an actor, you're thinking, how am I gonna say this? Because the uhs and the ands and the pauses and the commas, they're all so specific. And so I think he's crazy, crazy talented. It would be a dream to work with him. Christian Bale, actually, here we go. I was at the Out of the Furnace screening. This is the coolest story I will ever tell. And Woody Harrelson comes up, and everybody's in ball gowns, and my sister and I are there, and my sister and I are like, oh, wow, cool PJs, guy. Like, he's literally wearing slippers, like pajama pants, a beanie, everything. And he's like, oh, that's cool. Hey, you girls want to hang out over there? And we're like, what? Yeah, like, you're Woody Harrelson. Yeah, of course we want to go hang out. So we're hanging out. I have no idea that Kevin Spacey is talking to me for an hour. And right over my head. Well, that's my face, but right over here. And out comes walking Christian Bale. And keep in mind, he's my very favorite actor ever. And my mom's like, go to this, Out of the Furnace screening. Come on, you might meet Christian Bale. And I'm like, Mommy, come on. Like, even if I met, like, I would never go up to Christian Bale. Like, I don't want to bug him. He comes over, walk into our group. You can go look at this on my Instagram if you don't believe me. And he goes, oh, hey, Woody. Oh, hi, Kevin. Then it clicks. That's Kevin Spacey talking to me. And then he goes to introduce himself, because we're in a group. It's literally just the four of us. And he goes, hi, oh my God, it's Bella Thorne from Shake It Up. Boom! I kid you not! Woo! And I literally, he probably thought I was like rude because my face the whole time was just, I had no idea what to say. And Woody's like, what? Who? And he's like, oh my God. I'm not gonna do his accent. I'm not gonna try it because I'm not good. And he's like, oh my gosh, you don't know who this is? Bella Thorne from Shake It Up, the dancing show. My daughter watches that every day. It records over all my motorcycle shows. I can never watch my motorcycle shows. All I have to watch is you dancing all the time. And I died, literally. And his beard, oh, the scruff, it looks so soft. I just want to curl up in that nice little beard. Oh, give it to me.
That's amazing.
So it's on my
Great story.
Instagram, a photo of me, him, and his beautiful, so beautiful wife. It's on my Insta.
Good story. Good
Thank you.
story. Is there any celebrity that you still want to meet besides Christian Bale, or is that
Gosh.
just the ultimate?
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. I'm kind of like my brother in an odd way where I feel like if I meet them, then it kind of like breaks what I've been like envisioning. I've met a bunch of actors that are huge that I love that have been like, oh no, I can't take a photo with you. And I'm still like, all right, I love you. Like, doesn't even matter, man. Like, I can love you from afar. It's still cool. One that I would like to meet is, Eddie Redmayne. Sorry if I say his name wrong. I love The Theory of Everything. I've loved him in a bunch of stuff, and I think he's so interesting, and he has so many freckles.
Can you tell us who wouldn't take a picture with you?
Jessica Lange.
Ah, okay.
Jessica
Kind
Lange.
of old school, maybe.
Yeah, would
She's
not-
probably on
yeah.
the Instagram game.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh my God. But first, she looked so like wanting to take a photo with me. I literally am at L Women in Film, and I'm going up to her, and she's smiling at me and looking at me. So I'm like, oh, okay, like this is the homie. All right, I'm gonna go up to her, and I go up to her, and I'm like, hi, oh my goodness, like, wow, I'm such a big fan. This is so cool. And she's like, oh yeah, cool, nice to meet you. And I'm like, I hate to do this. Would you mind if I get a photo with you? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, so we can get a photo? And she's like, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I was like, maybe, and she was like, yeah, maybe later. And I was like, oh, maybe later. I know what that means. Okay, cool. I'm going to be over there. I'm just going to, from afar, like I said. Yeah, that's cool.
Do you ever say no to pictures? I'm sure there's sometimes you maybe just can't.
No, usually no. I've been in lots of trouble before for running behind for taking too many photos with fans. And usually I just take the selfie myself because that's so much easier. And I click it like, you should see how fast my thumb moves. It's my best talent. And I click 8,000 of them. And I just do like, literally, this is it. I literally go, and I do a bunch of different poses, and they see that I'm doing it, so then they do a bunch of different poses, and it works out for the better. They have 8,000 photos on their phone of me.
It really seems like you're a selfie pro. Like, what are the tips? We need to know them.
Dog, I am. Come on.
How do we take the perfect selfie?
I really don't like when people do this.
Okay.
This MySpace action isn't cool anymore, people. Please don't do it. This makes my head look so big. I already have a big head. And I don't mean it in that way. I mean it in my face looks too big to fit on my body. And it really makes me look really weird. So I always do, a little low action, tip of the nose. It's a good, I also have really high cheekbones and my eyebrows kind of like stick out, like my bone structure. So then it creates shadows. When you do it from up here, this sticks out, so it creates deep, dark shadows. So anybody who has like deep set eyes, I don't know about you guys, but if you have deep set eyes, you probably don't know this, but like, I have learned it from a bunch of TPs. If you shoot from up here, you will always cause a shadow right here. So you have to like turn to the light, face it, and go lower.
We're learning so much today, dropping some knowledge. I'm going to take a selfie after this.
Hey, yeah.
Did we have any other questions? I thought
He
yeah.
did.
Okay.
Sup? Hey, so I have a question about Find Your Park campaign. Are you guys planning on doing any like events or like a nationwide to promote the campaign, or like what's the deal? I mean, because is it just like hashtag Find Your Park?
Mostly I think it's hashtag Find Your Park, but I'm hoping we get to do a few more of these because this was so much fun, and like we got a lot of people out today, which I was so happy about. So if you go to www.findyourpark, you can probably find the info.
All right, I think that's going to bring it to a close for us today, but thank you all for
this
your
was
questions.
fun.
And thank you for Bella to being here. Round of applause.
Okay, man. See you guys later, man. Thank you.